The millionaire in real life streamer DDG situation with Little Mermaid Halle Bailey got so much worse. So you guys remember when DDG and Halle Bailey used to be the internet couple? Yeah, well that ship has crashed, burnt, and exploded into 1,000 pieces, and now we're not just talking petty breakups or Instagram unfollows, we're talking restraining orders, police reports, broken teeth, and creepy bedroom selfies. Oh, it got bad, like real bad. So grab your popcorn, because the story is messy, it's serious, and it's a whole saga. Alright, let's set the stage. DDG, that's Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr., YouTuber, rapper, millionaire streamer, and alleged father of the year. And then we've got Halle Bailey, Disney princess, Grammy-nominated singer, and a little angel who starred in The Little Mermaid. These two started dating back in 2022, and somehow it seemed real cute at first. Fans were real obsessed. Black love, Hollywood dream couple, all that zazz. But then came the red flags, and a whole carnival of them. First, there's the whole incident with DDG's ex, Ruby Rose, back in 2023, when she basically called him out for being shady in the DMs. That was our first clue, but Halle stayed, even had a baby with him, little Halo, born in secret in 2023, and for a minute, it looked like things were calm. They broke up quietly in October 2024, co-parenting and all that. But behind closed doors, it was chaos. Flash forward to May 2025, and Halle Bailey walks into an LA courtroom with a police report, a stack of evidence, and one goal: get protection from her ex. Yep, a full-on domestic violence restraining order against DDG, and the tea she brought with her? Scalding. According to the court docs, it all started getting physical in January 2025. Halle says she and DDG had broken up months earlier, but he came over to pick up baby Halo. She tried to talk visitation schedules, actual responsible parenting, and DDG snapped. She was buckling Halo into the car when DDG allegedly screamed, "Get out of my car!" the B word. Like it's a reality TV meltdown. But that wasn't it. Halle says he pulled her hair, slammed her face into his steering wheel, and chipped her tooth. And the baby was crying in the backseat the whole time. Literally traumatizing. And before you say, well, maybe she left right away. Nope. She actually stayed in the car. She was scared to let him leave with their baby crying while he was racing. They got to DDG's house. She told his family what happened and then left in tears, bruised and terrified. And yes, she submitted photos to the court, bruises on her arms, a chipped tooth, all of it. But it doesn't stop there. In March, DDG apparently decided it was time to go full psycho mode. Halle says he broke into her house uninvited, like just walked in, went to her bedroom, took a picture of her empty bed and texted it to her with, "Now I know what you've been on. Lol." Bro, what? That's not romantic. That's a horror movie. Then, 4 days later, he allegedly came back again. Halle says she and Halo were sick and she told him the baby couldn't leave. And DDG? He went off, started yelling, smashed her Ring camera like it was a WWE match, grabbed her phone, sped off, and then, here is the cherry on top, threw her phone out the window yelling, "Go get it," the B word. At that point, Halle went to the cops and filed a police report. She also handed over Ring footage, photos, and text receipts. And listen, the texts are real wild. DDG accusing her of cheating, obsessing over rumors, texting her about Brent Fires like he's a tabloid. She was literally on a Mother's Day trip with her sister and baby and is blowing up her phone with drama. One text from Halle is just heartbreaking. She says, "I'm not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace." And she couldn't even post vacation photos without DDG thinking she was out there having secret Brent Fires escapades. Like, sir, calm down. Your ego is not that important. So now the court steps in. The judge grants Helle a domestic violence restraining order. DDG has to stay 100 yards away from her and Halo at all times. He's banned from talking about her or the baby online, on streams, anywhere. Which is ironic considering he'd been whipping his fans into a frenzy with #FreeHalo, implying Hall was keeping him from their son. Meanwhile, she's the one getting assaulted and stalked. And let's talk about those fans because they've been real loud on X, formerly known as Twitter, Reddit, YouTube. Everyone has an opinion. Some are defending DDG like he's being framed, saying Hall's lying because he moved on with bad B-word. Others are like, she's just mad he's more famous. Bro, she's a Disney princess. Calm down. But the overwhelming majority? Yeah, they're Team Hall. People are saying she stayed quiet this whole time while DDG streamed and subtweeted. Now we know why. Even celebs are weighing in. Chloe Bailey, Hall's sister, posted a cryptic "I love my family" message, and fans saw right through it. Now let's talk about DDG's response, or should I say lack of one. When the TMZ article dropped, he was literally on a live stream with Aiden Ross and looked like he just saw a ghost. Silent, shocked, ended the stream real quick. Aiden tried to defend him saying, "It's all fake narratives," but even that felt forced. Before the restraining order, DDG had been playing the victim card hard. He even dropped a diss track. Yes, a diss track called "Don't Take My Son." Like, bro, this is not a mixtape beef. This is your child's life. In streams, he whined about how he hadn't seen Halo, acting like Hall was hiding the baby in a bunker. Meanwhile, the court docs say he refused to agree to a consistent visitation schedule and would barely spend time with Halo when he did get him. Oh, and get this, DDG allegedly left the baby with his mum during visits. So let me get this straight. You're out here yelling about father's rights, but grandma is doing all the work? And let's not ignore the obvious. This man has millions of followers and uses platforms to blast his ex, while she's over here silently filing restraining orders and trying to protect her kid. That's not a coincidence, that's a strategy, that's harassment. Now people are revisiting old DDG clips and realizing, oh yeah, he's been toxic, joking about breaking whole stuff, saying wild things on podcast, acting like a man's child on stream, and people are starting to connect the dots. So where does this leave us? Well, Hall got the restraining order. She's allowed to take Halo to Italy for 2 months to film a movie. She's been traveling with family and a nanny, and the judge approved it all. So DDG cannot stop her, and frankly, that is probably the safest move right now. There is a court hearing set for June. That's when the judge will decide whether the restraining order becomes permanent and if custody gets changed long term. As for DDG, he's been real quiet. No diss tracks, no streams about Hall, nothing, because legally he cannot say a word. If he breaks that order, he's in serious trouble. But knowing him, it's only a matter of time before he accidentally likes a shady tweet or makes some cryptic Instagram story. Look, I don't know what's going on in DDG's head, but the fact that he allegedly hit Helle, broke into her house, stalked her, smashed her stuff, took photos of her bed, and still tried to spin the narrative that he was the victim? Yeah, that's some classic manipulation. That's not a sad dad, that's a red flag factory. And honestly, I'm kind of proud of Hall. She protected her peace, documented the abuse, and went through the right channels. She could have clapped back online. She didn't. She handled it like a damn queen. So to wrap this all up, DDG went from millionaire in real life streamer and semi-successful rapper to the guy with a restraining order from a literal Disney princess. And if that's not a tragic character arc, I don't know what is. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Was Hall right to go public? Did DDG dig its own grave? Is #FreeHalo the most delusional hashtag on the internet right now? I'll be reading every single hot take. Until next time, protect your peace and stay out of toxic relationships, because if the Little Mermaid can swim away from a red flag, so can you. Bye for now.